I want to show you what they say, what NASA was saying in 1978, that the spin-offs and how they're going to impact who you and I are right now and what we're going to be doing. So there was their concept of a space shuttle. Look at what it became. Here's their concept of a space station. This is where we are now. Back then they had visions of perhaps an aircraft that could fly like a helicopter and then rotate and fly like an airplane. Here's the V22 Osprey. They were designing the Voyager aircraft. These are some of the pictures that are from some of our new spacecraft now, like the Cassini Probe, that are showing us the deep planets. Here is a dome made from the material used in our spacesuits. And what's happening right now is we have people that are designing inflatable structures to live on orbit. NASA at that time was developing some of the technology that would be used to track things such as financial transactions. And they knew that that would play a part. Well, now what do we have? ATMs. Here, NASA was developing, and some of their technology went into some of the first mobile radios in cars. Well, that leads to your cell phones. This right here is an early 9/11 command post. Here's a 9/11 command post now. Here is a portable blood pressure cuff back in 1978 that NASA was helping develop. And here's what they're looking at right now. Same thing, NASA was looking at wind turbines back in 1978. Where do we have it now? We're showing in the wind turbines. Here's an electric car, and here's NASA, you know, the results of some of NASA's technology is showing up in electric cars that we have today. And then again, here's this the Hubble telescope, and look at where it's become. Hey, here's Elon now, right? Hairstyles have changed, right? The movies changed. Cars look different. There's the bionic woman, maybe. There's Starbucks, that's important. Here's all the social media, and here's Xbox. So, all right, so now, what are some of the spin-offs that NASA says that are going to come out now? Well, as they say, out of these things such as Robonaut, we're going to pick up, and I know these things are already developed, this is a pill that you can swallow and measure your internal temperature of your body. That leads to biorobotics here. This is the ability to do healing on internal tissue wounds with heat and light. And then, of course, you know, just the overall understanding of how the body operates in space is going to have impacts on how we do medicine on Earth. Here's some of the virtual reality. When I was doing my training, we actually used these types of goggles, and we would practice going out and doing some of our spacewalks. Well, those are going to have a huge impact in the future, too. All of this will work its way into the medical field with some sort of imaging that's going to allow doctors in the future to kind of make this composite picture of you internally and understand, you know, what's affecting you. And then, of course, then we have what I call, you know, how do we sustain ourselves with food production going forward? All of the pictures that NASA takes from not only the space shuttle, but the space station of our Earth helps us understand how crops grow, and are we going to be able to organically and, you know, without water grow plants so that we can make the travel to, you know, back to space and back and take care of ourselves.